Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So if you have been keeping up with my channel, I've been doing some set reviews for the Phyrexia All Will Be One. If you haven't checked it out, I would appreciate if you did. So I've been spending most of my time doing that. So this intro is not going to be too crazy. I just wanted to get a video out for those that just want to see another deck in the channel. And I've also been asked by a viewer to see if I can make another shadow deck for them. Well, it's not exactly what they wanted because they wanted a shadow deck with Underworld Breach, but I really wanted to try a shadow deck with Jarsyl and Crucias, so I scratched the Underworld Breach plan with this deck instead. So in a shadow deck, a lot of times you play something like Kolaghan's Command to get back your shadow, but now we have a card called Jarsyl Dark Age Scion, which lets you get back a 1-mana card from the graveyard onto the battlefield, and then intensity goes up into 2-mana cards, and then we can get back a Tarmogoyf from the graveyard. So I do believe this is a really nice card for the deck. Although we can't play Loris, being able to play Crucias and Jarsyl, I think more than enough makes up for it. You probably already know if you've been playing Historic recently, all the decks are trying to fit in Crucias at the moment. I think this is a pretty insane card. This lets you get a land card if we wanted to. We can discard a Death Shadow if we don't need it, or if we can discard Thought Seizes if we don't need it. Or if you need Jarsyl or another Crucias into your hand as a backup Crucias, you can discard like a 2-mana spell. And what's cool is that if you discard these cards, right, Jarsyl can get it back in the future. So discarding like something like Death Shadow early game, and then if you get Jarsyl, you can get back a Death Shadow back onto the battlefield. As for the other cards, we have 4 copies of Perilous Iteration. Similar to Grixis version of the Shadow, they're playing Expressive Iteration. We're going to be playing Perilous Iteration. This is really nice because if you play this card, you're going to be able to get Jarsyl or Crucias out of it, guaranteed, because it'll seek a mana value 3 or greater. Jarsyl means that you get the Thoughtseize or get back that Shadow, or if you get Crucias, you can keep filtering through your deck to find an answer for the board. And lastly, I am playing a copy of Temur Battlerage because we are playing Death Shadow and Tarmogoyf that can grow into a pretty large size. But this is not entirely necessary, I just have it in there for now. Just as a one-of, if we do find it, maybe we'll get in there for a lot of damage, but most times this is going to be just a discard fodder for Crucias to look for another card. As for the lands, I probably should change these for a pain lands. Let me do that real quick. And of course, you can't really forget about pain lands when you're playing Death Shadow. You have to ping yourself until you can get to 12 life. We have 8 copies of pain lands that were introduced with the recent sets, and that's including the mana confluences that were given from Explorer Anthology 2. And as for the sideboard, it's not too different compared to the last Jund Shadow deck that I've done, but the only change that I made is the addition of the Night Soul's Betrayal, and this is a tech for the Goblin matchup. And we also have 2 copies of Brotherhood's End that was recently introduced to deal with Affinity. But that is going to be it for the intro. This video is not going to be as edited as most of my other videos, just because I was a little bit pressed on time, trying to get the set reviews done. So I really appreciate it if you can show some love and check out my top 5 set reviews that I've done for Historic and Explorer. And I'll end the video with some games that I've played in Historic Ladder to show you guys how the deck does. The ladder just reset, so expect a lot of janky decks, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye. Well, that is a hand. Hopefully opponent's playing a creature deck. Oh. Never mind. Golgari something. Golgari something. We need another red source. Not looking good. Vraska.
I only pick targets that interest me. Lucky you. That stings.
We're gonna be able to kill Vraska, but Vraska already kind of did the work here.
Everyone is expendable.
I want to take it back. What are you gonna do with one card?
Sacrifice.
Yeah, one more card in the graveyard. Now we can play Crucias. If this Giganta does die. Are they going to sacrifice their Tarmogoyf? I mean, their Lair of Hydra? Maybe. Well, I have to do it. Annoyed?
Pathetic.
Well, next turn we can start animating our Crucias. Vraska has lived a little bit too long.
Everyone is expendable. Except me.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
The day is yours.
Okay. Ping, ping, ping. Okay, so it looks like opponent's playing Golgari, right? With Vraska. So there's probably some kind of like landfall with the clue tokens. Vraska's probably trying to sacrifice those. So in this matchup, Undercity Plunder seems decent. Bloodfast? What about Bloodfast? I'll try a Bloodfast. Maybe like a copy of Colligan's, like maybe 2 copies of Colligan's. What do we get rid of? We get rid of a Shadowheart, Temur Battlerage. Since this is going to be like War of Attrition. And I'll get rid of... Man, all these cards are so good. All these cards are just so freaking good. Maybe like an Inquisition? I'll go down on a Colligan's Command. It's like opponent's having a hard time sideboarding as well. Why go Gari though? Like Jund is so much better. You get access to Jarsyl, you get access to Crucias. You don't even get Kiki Jiki. Like you could argue better mana base, but like we're in historic. Does mana base really matter? Every deck has a good mana base. Did opponent leave? Maybe a little quick bathroom break. Okay. Maybe they had something to do. Ooh. Surely this is not a keep, right? Surely not. I'm going second though. I'm tempted. I am tempted. Did the opponent just take 2 mulligans? I mean, if this is an aggro deck, well, we'll be able to get our shadow down pretty fast. If not, well, we have a little bit of a trouble, don't we? Down to 5. Oh, it's a Belcher deck. Right. Well, let's get a Thoughtseize or a land. Am I going to Assassin's Trophy their land? I actually think so. Because they don't play any basics, right? Wow, we actually got it! Oh man, okay. Undercity Plunder. Actually, is this even good? Colligan's Command? Let's see. Okay, Assassin's Trophy is actually insane in this matchup. Temur Battlerage. Okay, Molten Impact's out. Fatal Push out. Maybe Temur Battlerage is actually really nice. What do I even put? There's nothing else. They don't play any creatures, so all our removal spells are kind of useless. That's not good. That is not good. We do have to fill up with some cards here, but maybe Unlicensed, I don't know. Brotherhood's End just to kill treasure tokens? This is so bad. My sideboard is not prepared to play against a Belcher deck. Awful hand. This is so bad. Oh. Okay, so that's a card that we can bring, right? We can bring the enchantment removal spell. Wait, it didn't even let me tap. It just passed immediately. Well, this is not good because Jarsyl doesn't get the... we don't have any, like, 1-mana cards to play. I mean, I guess we can Thoughtseize ourselves. Wait, they play blue. Wait, isn't this bad? Okay, we need Shadow. Oh, that's really good. Isn't that a card? Come on, we need a 1-mana spell. Wait, what? You put a mountain in your sideboard? No shot. No way. Well, we... no way. Okay, they tricked us. We got mountained. We have been mountained. Okay, feed the swarm in. Back to nature in. Unlicensed hearse out. We'll go like this. Yeah, we'll keep that. Surely they won't have another ley line. And they do not. Okay, looks like they have Pact of Negation this time. Bunch of Divine Purges. How are they gonna cast Divine Purge though? How are they gonna cast Ironcrag's Feet with this mana base? Seems so bad. Okay. Surely they don't have a white source. Nice. It's a wild deck, let me tell you. They have a sideboard prepared to put in lands. Like, we got mountained last game. And like, the audacity to play Jawari, a blue, and a white and have Ironcrag's Feet. No chance. We've been actually seeing quite a bit of green when there's only like maybe I want to cut some green. Excuse me? Why didn't you play your pathway? Shadow. Shadow. So this should work, right? Full control? Let me actually read it. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard a card. If you do, create a treasure token. Discard those cards at the beginning of your next turn's end step. So we're gonna create a treasure first. Then we'll kill this. And then next turn we'll play the shadow out. Maybe we won't? What's the play here? Attack, Molten Impact, that shadow? Discard that, and we'll go for Expedient this time to see if we get Fatal Push, and we didn't. Okay, so we go down to 2. We do go down to 2. I don't see a way out. I don't see a way out. If we do double Molten Impact... Looks like the only way out is doing double Molten Impact into a Fatal Push. And we have to hope. I just made a mistake. I shouldn't have played this land. Okay. So against their deck... Against their deck... Plunder... You know, Brotherhood's End is actually not that bad. Hits Bloodtide Harvester, Fable, Crucias. Like, it's actually surprisingly good. Maybe something like that and take out the Shadow. Temur Battlerage. Go down on a copy of Brotherhood's End. Copy of Colligan's Command. I'm gonna actually cut a Croxa. Oof. Into another Woof? That's really bad. Oof. If we can just get Green Source, like... Ah, it's so risky. But... I'd rather not multi 5 and... Ooh. Okay. I was hoping opponent didn't start with... Didn't have, like, multiple discard spells. Okay, so if we can play this out as a 1-1. Not in a good spot. Double Shadow Online. Excuse me? Excuse me? A frickin' Hazoret? Can't attack or block. Isn't this like a nombo because Crucias always gives you stuff? So let's see. If I attack with both... Discard, discard, that's 4, 9... I would die. Okay, I'm dead. GG's.
don't appreciate it when people touch my things. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Wait, why didn't they just win? Why didn't they just win? I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, we still lost, but they could have won just like discard with Hazard and just finish us off with 9 damage last turn, but we're still dead. You know, we can't.
Be outsmarting me.
I don't see us winning here. Unless they don't know what Hazard does. We have sideboarded out Temur Battlerage. We did not expect the Hazard. Okay, they know what Hazard does. They found the line. GG's. Excellent, excellent hand. We're playing against Loris. This could be one or two affinity or aura decks. We'll see here. It's neither of the two. Grixis? It is Grixis. Of course. I do think they have to take out the Thoughtseize here. Crucias. Do we care about Ledger Shredder? Maybe we do. Land first. Vital mistake. Okay. That's a bit annoying, but I can live with that. They're gonna take a lot of damage. Wow. Jarsyl. Rebuy back our cards. We can get back our Death Shadow. Do we have any lethal? Like a sneaky lethal? Okay. I had to do it this way because they could have a counter spell. They could have had a counter spell into drown fatal push. Let's leave the Blooming Marsh for potential Crucias. Okay. This matchup. Undercity Plunder. Fiery Impulse? I think Feed the Swarm is actually probably better. Colligan's Command? Actually, no. I don't know if Colligan's Command is it. I'm surprised to see playing against another fellow Shadow gamer here. I'll cut a Croxa. I'm actually gonna cut a Molten Impact. Maybe two, actually? Maybe something like that. The reason why Molten Impact isn't really that great versus, you know, Shadow decks is their creatures grow. So something like Fatal Push is like the best card versus them. So I don't care about Death Shadow right now. Maybe I do care about Drown in the Lock though. How much do I care about Ledger Shredder? How much do I care about Ledger Shredder? Okay, for now, I don't care. For now, I don't care. So potentially, I don't think there is a single card that lets them play a Death Shadow here. Even if they shock 2, it's only 13, right? Ooh, that is annoying. Inquisition there was very annoying. Now they're gonna take the Fatal Push. Or not? That's kind of annoying, isn't it? I want to play Crucias, but I can't. Because I need to play the Fatal Push first. Since I don't want to give them a card for playing 2 cards here. So important thing here is that our shadow is bigger than their shadow. Creature, instant, sorcery, land. It's a 4/5. This is a Fatal Push. That's a good thing to know. Okay.